Yo, hello. How's it going, guys? What's up, everybody? Well, guys, we're gonna do some radio commentary, guys. Some people were asking. Well, I've been slacking the last day or two with streams, and obviously, guys, that's because IEM has been on. So we'll cast the last couple games here. We will cast the last couple ones. Let's see. I'm not gonna go ham with anything today. This is just gonna be a mega chill stream. Not gonna be a long stream either. I'll make it up to you guys on the weekend. I'll stream on Saturday or something. We'll do a long stream on Saturday. But yeah. What game do you want me to open up right now? Oh, also, dude, I want to tell you guys what. Okay, we can open up. So if you guys open up the mainstream, Hero Marine against Classic right now. Open that one up, guys. The game time for me is 8 minutes and 15 seconds right now. 8:16, 8:17, 8:18. So if you want to sync up the commentary, Hero Marine versus Classic, Group D. Classic is up 1-0. At least that's what the score says. And yeah, dudes, guys, let me give you my thoughts so far, because I have watched some of the games. And I haven't been awake for all of them, but yeah. No, I'm not going to put on my webcam. I'm also eating right now, so I'm chilling with you guys. I'm eating some lunch, fellas. We'll get back to regularly scheduled streams, most likely tomorrow and Saturday. Like I said, I'll stream Saturday. Alright, so yeah, like I said, open up the mainstream, guys. Hero Marine against Classic. Looks like Hero Marine is in a good spot to win this game. But yeah, guys, just my thoughts real quickly, because I've been watching a bunch of the games off stream. Oh yeah, Hero Marine's definitely going to win this game. Classic can't hold this. Like, Tank Viking with Marine Rock, like, yeah, Classic is dead this game. So he's actually just going to die. So yeah, guys, let me give you, dude, my thoughts so far on, like, the metagame in this turn. Like, guys, ask me questions. What do you guys think? And you guys can feel free to also let me know in chat what you guys think about the meta. But, like, it's actually, I don't know, man. The metagame right now, it's, I mean, the patch, it feels like the patch had almost, I'm just gonna be honest, the patch had very little to zero impact on the game. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but, like, Zerg is still broken, Creep is still OP, Protoss is still really good and OP, probably because the maps are gigantic, and Terran is about the same as it was. Like, Terran feels pretty much this, like, just everything across the board feels pretty similar. I saw a couple PvZ games where they went to Mega Late Game, and the players were, where they went to, like, the mass deathball situation, like, they just went to the stalemate situation. Broodlord Infestor Viper against Sky Protoss. But yeah, I feel like this, honestly, we're probably going to have another Zerg winner, because nothing really changed this, nothing changed, really. I haven't noticed any, like, maybe it's because every quote-unquote professional Terran literally just plays bio, but I feel like, that might actually be why, because there's so few good mech Terrans, like, there's barely any mech Terrans, guys, that's the thing. Maybe that's why I feel like the meta is just exactly the same. Oh, Ravens, the auto trait is like, dude, they're made out of paper now. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the Raven change, I think they need to revert all those, honestly. It feels so strange to me because I feel like from all the games that I've seen, the patch changes almost had like no impact on the actual game. It feels like the maps are what is impacting how the games are played right now. It's actually like the maps themselves rather than the patch changes. So I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like because StarCraft 2 the meta has been figured out and solved since the game's release. Like I guess the meta is so solved right now that like the patch actually didn't really do that much. It didn't really like spice up the game massively. It's more the maps that are the maps are actually the biggest thing still. I mean, Gumio switched to mech at one point in the cast and said the map was mech friendly. Can't remember which map. Do I see any of the maps as mech friendly? All the maps are not friendly towards Terran in general. You have to turtle, bro. Like, I mean, my opinion has not changed since I've seen some of these players playing. My opinion hasn't changed at all. Of like, I think the biggest story for how the game is played in this tournament is the map pool. It's not even the patch. I feel like the patch is like secondary to the map pool. And to answer your question, like, are any of these maps favorable to mech? They're all bad maps, man. Like, all these maps are really, really terrible maps in general. Mech is necessary. If there's one thing that I've noticed, every turn seems to be going bio against Zerg, and they just lose. Like, most of the games. Unless I'm mistaken, at least every game that I happen to be, like, watching, there was a TVZ, and the turn goes bio, they just lose. So, I mean, I feel like Terrans have to go mech. You have to go mech late game. Like, you have to play mech on these maps to even have a chance to win past, like, the 10-minute mark. So, yeah, I don't know, man. They said Terran has to survive the onslaught till the Zergs run out of economy. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, bro. Alright, guys, right. I have Hero Marine versus Classic up right now. And, yeah, I don't know, like, the TVP games have all been very cookie-cutter games. Like, every turn just plays... They play Widowmine Drop, or they play Raven Opener into, like... into Medevac, Harass. And then they just kind of play normal bio. Terran have to survive, yeah. I mean, right now, like, the thing is, like, right now, Classic against Hero Marine, like, okay, so Hero Marine's going for, like, a Widowmine drop. He's going for, like, a drop or something. Dude, guys, also, not a single Terran has attempted mech against Protoss, at least that I've seen. I don't think I've seen a single mech against Protoss game yet. And so that's, I guess it's because, like, people are not... That's one thing that I've noticed. All these quote-unquote pro Terrans, they suck at playing mech. Mech is not bad, it's just that these guys are, it feels like there's not many good mech Terrans left that even play StarCraft 2. Who are all the mech Terrans that are left that play StarCraft 2, guys? It's me, and me. It's just me. And maybe, like, okay, maybe there's, like, 2 other people, but, like... Oh, man. So, Hero Marine going Cyclone Viking opener. He's actually going to push to try and deny or pressure a potential third base, but the thing is, he doesn't realize that Classic doesn't even have a third. Classic is playing 2 base. So, this attack should do nothing. This shouldn't do anything. Although Classic is... He only has 1 Immortal. He doesn't really have much, to be honest. Oh, he sent his Stalker out. Needs to supercharge the battery. So Classic is just playing, like, mega safe here. Like, this attack from Hero Marine's not going to do a thing. I would be surprised if this actually does anything. Right, and by the way, I have this. We're watching the A stream right now. We're watching the main stream. Hero Marine against Classic. We're at the 5-minute 20-second mark. He lifts one Cyclone. Hero Marine kiting back. He's gonna lose all these units. He can't retreat with these. See, that's the problem when you do little pushes like this. You're gonna lose every unit, especially to the Phoenix. Like the Phoenix, he's gonna try and lift up. I don't know. I don't know why Classic just doesn't go forward here. He could just lift up the tank and, like, kill all that. Be a little safe. Forge and Twilight going down for Classic. It's interesting that Hero Marine, that he's doing a push like this, because this stuff, I'm telling you guys for a fact, this would not work on the North American ladder. Can you imagine doing a double Cyclone Marine push against Protoss on the NA ladder? You would die instantly. You would literally die. Like, the Protoss would just kill you with like 12 Blinkstalkers. You'd be dead. If you ever just for reference, guys, if you ever tried this on the NA ladder, you would die, and like, you would literally die in the first push. You'd instantly die. Because North American Protosses literally all play Blink. And so, like, that first push Hero Marine did, the Protoss would have just blinked on it, killed him, and won the game. Like, it's kind of funny, because what Hero Marine is doing is obviously, like, he's going to be able to pressure Classic, because Classic has a completely different style than North American Protosses. Yeah, exactly. Classic is playing conservative Protoss, whereas, like, an NA Protoss would have just gone full NA, gone Blink, and just killed Hero Marine. Like, if he had done that push against an NA Protoss, he would have instantly lost the game. I'm not sure if that's because NA Protosses are technically bad, or because that push is bad against Blink. But yeah, I don't know. It's Lassine, what's up, dude? What's up? Thank you for that donut, by the way, 2 days ago. Dude, I've been slacking. Honestly, because IEM, like, I messed up my sleep schedule one day. Flamethrower was up, dude. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the South Korean players play pretty sensible. So, I mean, Hero Marine and Classic right now, they're just both macroing, basically. The funny thing is that pressure that Hero Marine did, he had to do, like, and he really didn't even do much, but still winnable. Dude, exactly. That's a good point, guys. What Memo just said in chat is that's a really good point. There's a lot of metagaming between players that play in these tournaments. Like, there's a ton of metagaming that happens. I'm not even talking about styles. I'm talking about literally their openers. A lot of these players, like, they metagame openers incredibly heavily. They try. A lot of pros even. Well, that's why they don't. A lot of these people that are in these tournaments, like, once you do get qualified and invited or whatever, or like you qualify for these tournaments, a lot of pro players don't even ladder, which is something that's something to be said, or like that's something to be discussed in itself, if that's even healthy for the game. That, like, this very closed off section of quote unquote pro gamers, they don't, like, a lot of them don't ladder. Like, some of these guys, you never see them actually, like, laddering, which is kind of funny. Hero Marine, yeah, Hero Marine he streams and he ladders, so he would be an exception to that rule. But I feel like, for some reason, a lot of these pros, you don't see them ladder as much. Anyways, yeah, Gamers Pros, what's up? Memo, Actual Fan Beavers, Flamethrower, Kiefer, Lassine, Letter K, Actual Fan again, Russian guy, I think your name is Andre. I can't translate. Panic New is up. Everybody else that's here. Holic. Holic Isfin was up, dude. Yeah, guys, so I mean, let's see. The game is not much happening this game. Very macro-y game. If this game goes any longer, then we should see Liberator range. We should see Ghosts come out, multi nuke silos. Although I don't think it's gonna get to that point. Classic is doing some Zealot harass here though, but it's not doing as much as he would probably want it to. Although Hero Marine is down like 20 workers. Hero Marine is down about 20 workers. But his the supplies are even, which means Hero Marine's army is temporarily, he's gonna have a bigger army when he hits on his first 200 supply max. He'll have about 20 extra army supply than Classic, which that can actually turn a fight. Like, that's 20 extra army supplies, like another, like, 5 or 6 Liberators in a fight that wouldn't exist. So that actually might change the outcome of this next fight that's happening here. Like, this is actually a really good position for Hero Marine. I think he just wins this. Oh, the tanks are being flanked. Like he's being flanked though. That's the thing. Hero Marine played really Marine heavy this game. I think he just wins this. The Immortals all die to the bike. I think he just wins. I think Hero Marine just wins here. He has bio against pure, like, just a couple. There's no tech units left. So it looks like he just wins. Like I said, that 20 army supply actually, I think, made the difference. Oh. Yeah, Classic's dead. That 20, guys, I'm not even joking. Like, look at what Hero Marine has left over. That's like about, like, maybe like 25-ish army supply. I'm not even joking that might have made the difference in that fight. The fact that he lost 20 workers. And then so he had an extra, like, when they fought, they were both at around 170 supply each. But you have to remember again, so the fact that they were even in supply means there was about 15 to 20 extra army supply for Hero Marine. So that's kind of funny that, like, Classic may have actually beat himself there. Like, with the Zealot harassment might have actually, like, accidentally given Hero Marine the edge in the fight. Terran is so OP, killing their workers makes them even stronger, Kappa. Is this... I'm not sure if this is best out of 3 or best out of 5. Classic looks stunned. He looks stunned right now. He's looking at his monitor. He's like, huh? I play Protoss. How did I lose? He's like staring at his monitor. He's like, he literally looked dumbfounded. He's like looking at his monitor. He's like checking his screen. He's like, I thought I clicked Protoss. How did I lose the game? That's weird. Must be a bug. Any other games? Let's see. What's... Yeah, dude. It's the Protoss state of shock after lose... Honestly, it's disgraceful for any Zerg or Protoss to lose games on this map pool. This is like This is the Protoss and Zerg map pool, guys. Like, this is literally their time. Like... If Protoss and Zerg can't win on these maps, then, like, they just have to uninstall at this point. This is literally... This is like the time for Protoss and Zergs to just take advantage of this map pool before it changes into a different set of maps. I'm not saying that necessarily Protoss and Zerg are imbalanced, but I'm saying that these maps clearly do offer a slight advantage. Dude, yeah, Artosis and Tasteless, I actually like them as casters. I think they're knowledgeable casters. I don't mind Artosis and Tasteless as casters. I mean, IEM was pretty smart to get them for this tournament because they know this StarCraft 2 is kind of on its last legs in terms that, like, this might be one of the last big tournaments for StarCraft 2, no joke. Before Stormgate Beta hits, or Stormgate Alpha or Beta or whatnot. Like, this is probably going to be the last, like, big turn. Like, Stormgate Beta, guys, supposedly is supposed to come out in, like, mid-2023. Supposedly. I think Stormgate Beta is it's supposedly supposed to come out mid-2023. So right now we're in February. It's February 9th today, guys. We're 2 months into 2023. So maybe in like 3 to 4 months, Stormgate we'll probably hear more news about that, and like, so this is maybe there'll be like between this tournament and maybe there'll be like one more big StarCraft tournament before what's it called, before Stormgate has a lot of traction. But yeah, guys, like I said, I've been watching a couple of the games here and there, and I don't know, like, I don't know if it's like, maybe I'm just a little bit jaded, but I feel like none of the games have been too exciting for me as a Terran player to watch. Like, I mean, this is literally the first StarCraft tournament I've watched in like 3 years at like in any capacity. So you guys probably know more about tournament play than I do. Beavers789, will I attempt to compete in the pro scene in Stormgate? Yeah, of course, dude. Of course, I'll probably be one of the top pros for that game. I'll figure out the meta before most other people do. I might even make my own team, honestly. I might even make my own Stormgate team. Who knows? We'll see. We will see. But yeah, I do plan to play professionally when that game releases. And if there's any issues with that, then we'll just play it by ear. But I don't think there will be. But yeah, I do plan to get really good at that game and be one of the top pros. I'll play the ladder because there'll obviously be a competitive ladder. So I'll get to the highest rank on ladder when Stormgate comes out. We'll get rank 1. We'll solve the game before anybody else. I'll make YouTube videos. I'll create content. I'll make guides. I'll do a lot of. We'll be doing a lot of stuff for Stormgate. I feel like I might start doing that for StarCraft 2. Like, I might start making some more mini guides on like units and like strategies. It's just that StarCraft 2, as we all know, is such an old game, guys, that like, I mean, most people know what a Marauder is. But like, when the new game comes out, there will definitely be a lot of opportunities to make like in-depth videos. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some League of Legends YouTube videos where like they're like very in-depth on like how to play a champion, like stuff like that. There'll be a lot of opportunities for content when like for fresher content when Stormgate comes out. Dude, maybe I should make a video about the Banshee, honestly. Lilithep says most pros don't even know what a Banshee is. Maybe I should make a video literally about the Banshee or something. That's a good idea. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list. Literally Banshee highlight video. That's actually, I'll add that later. That's definitely a good idea. But yeah, to answer your question, Beavers, I'll definitely try and play pro when the game launches. And yeah, if there's any issues with that, I don't think, like I said, I don't think there will be, but I'm sure people will have a lot of people speaking up for me one way or the other if there are any issues, so I'm not worried about it. Not worried at all. I'll just get really good at the game, get rank 1, and my play will speak for itself. My play and my content will speak for itself. Yeah, you guys are talking about Husky. Dude, people just, I mean, some people just lose interest in the game. Yeah, I remember all the old school Husky videos, like him and HD, everybody always remembers. They were the first, like, StarCraft YouTubers, essentially. The first gen of SC2 content creators. Like, you know why, real talk, you know why, like, for example, Husky removed all that stuff? Because, like, he didn't want to be associated with it anymore, because he legitimately wanted to move on to other things, whether that was with whatever he was doing with that other YouTuber that he like ended up marrying or something. Like, you have to understand, like, sometimes people just want to they just want to, you know, disassociate, but it's not like It'd be like one day, for example, if I literally decide, like, hey guys, like, I'm done. Like, I'm just gonna go get, like, a software development job, which, you know, maybe someday that will happen. And then I just, like, wipe all my VODs clean. Just delete all my VODs, delete everything. And it's like, people do that, guys. It's not a big deal. Like, you know, people want to, like, start fresh sometimes, so that's probably why he deleted his VODs for StarCraft and whatnot. But then, see, the thing is, then there's people that see that and they're like, oh my god, he lost passion and, like, he's, like, hating on the game. It's not really. It's just, sometimes, guys, in different aspects of life, sometimes people, especially with the online stuff, with stuff being online nowadays, sometimes people just, like, if they have a social media presence, then, like, oh, they don't want that for their whatever next thing that they're doing. SC2 is a very elitist, toxic community. So hope Stormgate eliminates that. It puts new players off when people gatekeep the game. Dude, you're absolutely correct. But that's how it. Let me give you some wisdom here. That's how every game and community is. That's not gonna change. When Stormgate comes out, people are still gonna. Maybe this is cynical, but there will be people that, for example, we all know people are going to try and gatekeep me and other content creators. That if you're not in the cool kids Kool-Aid club of content creators, there will be people and things that absolutely try and gatekeep other people from enjoying something or being a part of the community because they have their own interests or whatever. So the most you can do is just do your own thing. That's what I do, for example. I just do my own thing. But yeah, it's like that for everything. Even Final Fantasy XIV, for example, has a little bit of that. Like, you'll notice, it's like, dude, in everything, there's, even in normal jobs, not streaming or content creation, there's a little bit of that sometimes. And it can be annoying, but you absolutely can break through that type of thing just through, like, persistence and hard work and just being, in general, a decent, kind person usually goes the longest way towards, like, anti-gatekeeping, because then it's like, okay, like, if you're friendly to most people, then it's going to be much tougher for people to really say much. By the way, I'm just rambling while we have downtime here because I don't see a game going on right now on the main stream or the B stream, so I'm just kind of rambling. I think they're interviewing Hero Marine on the main stream, so I'm just kind of rambling and reading chat. But yeah, that dude, absolutely gatekeeping is a thing, man. Even before all the craziness in the last couple of years, dude. I don't know if you remember back in the day on Team Liquid how long it took, for example, for me and other people to get featured on the Team Liquid website. Back when Team Liquid was actually like a big StarCraft thing. Team Liquid's not so big anymore in Team Liquid is more big for League of Legends. They kind of swapped all their stuff to League many years back. But like dude, it took forever to even get featured on like the biggest StarCraft website like back in the day. That was like a huge drama thing back then. Because again, like you said, gatekeeping. There's people that gatekeep in different communities. Look at Nathanius, he just said Zerg is a bit OP with the new maps and the community shut him down. The bloke is entitled to an opinion. Yeah, dude, everybody is entitled. There's nothing wrong with what Nathanius said. He's just another member of the StarCraft 2 community and content creation. There's nothing wrong with saying that Zerg is overpowered. That's not even like a... Honestly, what Nathaniel said is not even a controversial statement, guys. Like, the funny thing is, Zerg has won like the last bajillion tournaments. How is that? I don't understand how people think that's even controversial in the first place. Like, how is that even a I don't understand why people were hating on Nathanius for that. Like, how is that even a controversy? It's literally just the facts. Like, just look at the last like 10 tournament winners. It's like mostly Zergs. That's not like some big controversy, I don't think. But yeah, dude, it's funny because sometimes I watch professional League of Legends occasionally. I actually used to watch a lot of League. I haven't lately, but it's funny because pro League of Legends casters will say stuff is imbalanced all the time. It's literally like a part of. It's not a big deal. Like literally, I hear League casters all the time. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, this champion is like busted on this patch, and that's why that's why it's a priority in the pick and ban." And like, oh man, like obviously it's not an auto win if some OP champion gets through the draft, but like you hear league casters and analysts all the time. They talk about it openly. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, these champions are really strong in the current patch." Like they don't really whine about it. They don't really harp on it, but they talk about like, "Oh yeah, like this champion." Probably gonna get hotfixed. It's not like it's literally not even a big deal on broadcast for League, but then you come to StarCraft, and then you like if you say anything about StarCraft game balance, it's like this holy thing that like you can't even talk about. Like how dare you guys? How dare people say Zerg is broken or that the map pool is too big? How dare they? How dare they, guys? Yeah, but stuff, dude. Oh, Maru? Okay, dude, finally, we got some guys. Maru against Bjorn. Next game in 6 minutes on the main stream. So, open up the main stream, sync it up with my commentary, sit here, chill, buckle your seatbelts. I will I'll radiocast the next couple games, guys. Buckle your seatbelts, fellas. Get a drink, get a soda, get a drink if you're of age and you feel like chilling out for a little bit. Get some food. I currently am eating a little jalapeno thing. Chicken jalapeno thingamajigger. Whatever you call it. Tastes pretty good. So yeah, just buckle your seatbelts. Enjoy the Kappa face on screen because I'm a professional caster. I didn't make any overlays for this. This is literally just a very chill, impromptu stream. Who do I want to win? I want I want a Zerg player to win so that they can actually patch the game again. I feel like the best chance we have for StarCraft 2 to be patched again is if a Zerg player wins. I want there to be a fiasco. I want there to be mayhem! I want there to be mayhem. I want people throwing chairs. I want people, like, spilling soda in the crowd. I want people, like, dude, if a Zerg wins, can you imagine the forums in the StarCraft Reddit? I want all Zergs in the semis. I want there to be 4 Zerg players. Bring it on. Give me 4 Zergs. Can you imagine they'll have to patch the game so fast. It'll be mayhem in the streets. You'll see people running in the streets being like, Zerg is still broken! Like, you'll hear, dude, it's gonna be so good. I want a Zerg player to win 100%. Remember when Morrow won every tournament by proxying and people used that as an example of balance being fine? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, the game is fine, guys. Like, this guy, like, he managed to make it this far just by proxy raxing every game. Yeah, I remember when they nerfed Reapers because I made a thread on the Battle.net forums. This was, like, years ago, like 2016, 2017. I made a thread on the BNet forums that 3-Rax Reaper probably is too strong. And it had like 50 plus upvotes on the Battle.net forums. And you guys know if you can get the degenerates on the Battle.net forums to all agree, then you know somebody's saying something right. So like, I made a post on the Battle.net forum saying like, hey, 3-Rax Reaper, I'm a Terran player, and even I think 3-Rax Reaper is a little bit too strong. And it had like 50 plus upvotes. Everybody was like agreeing. So then they banned me. So then they banned me from the Battle.net forums. And that, my friends, was the downfall. That was like around that time was when StarCraft 2 was, of course, losing interest back then, because things like that were happening all over the place. Not just with me, but stuff like that. Discussion was being shut down in a lot of different places whenever there was a huge balance problem, so... But yeah, I remember the Reaper, 3-Rax Reaper was, like, broken for, like, a while, and Beyond actually won a tournament. Like, Beyond went, like, 3-Rax Reaper, like, every single game in some tournament, and, like, I dared, guys, I dared to make... I'm literally a Terran player. I literally was calling my own race in StarCraft imbalanced. I literally said, hey, like, I'm a Terran player, and I think that this is probably a little bit too strong. Please patch it. And you're banned. And they banned me for speaking the truth. Too many people agreed with me, so they just banned me off the Battle.net forums. Looking back, it is kind of hilarious to think about, but hey, that's how it is sometimes, guys. What was my relation with Naniwa back in the day? Wait, what? Oh, are you talking to me? I don't know Naniwa. I have no idea. I just know that he's a StarCraft player that played the game. I had no relation to him. He's just another person that played the game. Yeah, they nerfed Ravens a couple of times because of me. Even in that montage of like nukes and like sick plays that I made years ago, when I put together that montage on my YouTube channel, guys, and that game with the mass Ravens, that was against Bjorn. That game that I won back then, that was actually against Bjorn. That was against a good player. Like, yeah, Ravens were so broken that I was beating like all the Korean pros massing while I was massing Ravens while they were just playing Marine Marauder. Like, I was actually beating Korean professional players with Mass Ravens before anybody realized how absurdly broken it was. Alright, guys, the games are going to get underway in 30 seconds. Maru against Bjorn. Does Bjorn have a chance to beat Maru? Maybe. Guys, I'm going to tell you guys straight up. Bjorn has a chance to beat Maru if he does not play Marine Tank. Don't play Marine Tank. Marine Tank is the worst thing in the game to play against somebody else that plays Marine Tank. I'm actually a Maru hater, to be honest. I dislike Maru's playstyle completely because he's basically just like, to me, he's a Terran player that got to the top just by cheesing, basically. And like, sure, he eventually learned how to play late game, but I still have all those GSL games burned into my memory where he just proxy raxed, and like I was just like watching, and I'm like, why are the opponents not punishing this? They know he's proxy raxing, like. But yeah, I think Bjorn has a chance if he plays Mech, or if he just plays straight up Marine Tank. I think that he has 0% chance to beat Maru. Because Maru is a cheesy, aggressive player, and cheesy aggro players really like playing things that take all the strategy and thought out of the game. So, if it's Marine Tank against Marine Tank, whoever has more Marines wins. So Maru will just win the game, like, without... There's not much... Marine Tank against Marine Tank is a very binary... It's a 1 or a 0. You win or you lose. Like, do you have more Marines than the opponent at this on this place on the map? If yes, you win. If no, you lose. Like, it's Marine Tank is quite like, it's just about, do you have more Marines here? Yes, then you win. That's basically like Marine Tank in a nutshell. Whereas Mech, the numbers when you play Mech, you can't win just by pure numbers a lot of times. Somebody could have less units, but still win the game because they outcomposition you, or they hold like territory on the map. So yeah, I don't know. By the way, I don't know what these cards are that they have at like these things are so irrelevant. I mean, I guess it's kind of adorable that they have little stat cards for the players, but like those don't mean anything. Like Mr. Irokanji, what's up, dude? Beyond is never gonna play Mech. He might play Mech. Who not like? Honestly, Maru. It'd be hilarious if Maru plays Mech. I mean, we both know that they're probably gonna play Marine Tank, but you never know. Like, I feel like if Beyond wants a chance, the thing is, the thing is, these players are not good at playing Mech, so they're not gonna play Mech. That's the thing. Like, it takes a certain mentality and certain like. You have to have played thousands of Mech games to really like be comfortable just playing Mech. Could be wrong though. Maybe one of them will whip it out just to surprise. Like it is a TVT series, so usually at least one of the games somebody will go Mech. Usually that's what happens. That's just what happens in like a best out of 3, best out of 5. Like, but yeah, I mean you guys are right. They're probably not going to play pure Mech. They'll probably play Marine Tank into just standard Raven Viking. Yeah, we'll probably just see Marine Tank from both people, from Maru and Beyond. Alright, they're starting, guys. We are at the 10-second mark in game time. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm an expert at counting. I'm just syncing you guys up with the game. That is where... Honestly, I should probably open up the YouTube stream since they have this on YouTube now. But yeah, I mean, dude, I suspect we'll just see Marine Tank. Though both of them will probably open Raven. There are actual openers. You don't have to open Raven in TVT. There are some trickier openers with Cyclones, and there are some other openers. It's just that Ravens are the most like Ravens right now are the easiest opener. The Raven opener used to be a very niche opener. Like literally me and a couple other people would play Raven opener back when no one else was using it. And then they buffed the auto turrets or whatever. When they reworked the Raven the first time, everybody started playing like double and triple Raven openers because they're like, oh wait, this is good actually. But I was the guy that came up with the like, I was literally I think the first person that did like triple and quadruple Raven, like just like something you would think is so stupid. But then now it's like a common thing that like now some games you'll see like Sometimes people will open up with, like, literally 3 Ravens, even on ladder. It's, like, actually, like, not abnormal anymore. Although, I don't know. Honestly, with the way that auto turrets currently are, I'm not even sure if Ravens are the best thing in TVT openers. Wish you could watch the official stream without commentary. Yeah, I'm not going to put the stream on screen because I don't want to get hit with copyright or some nonsense. Like, even though technically it is React content, although I think when you're live, I don't know. I just don't want... I'm not even going to bother with it. We're going to avoid any potential issues just in case. Both players are opening Reaper Hellion. So they're making Reapers out of their reactors. So they're both going 4 Reaper, Hellion, Command Center. No star... Why is... Wait. Beyond Starport is just late. Maru built a high ground CC. So Beyond does have a slight advantage that his Command Center is on the low ground. Can I put the timer on the screen? Right now, we're at 3:20 game time. That actually, I'm not actually sure how to do that. You mean just like you mean like literally like put like a little thing like focus on the game timer only? I actually could do that. That's a good idea. Maybe I should. Maybe tomorrow I'll set that up just to focus the bottom left like the game time. I'm telling you that right now in game time we're at 350, 351, 352, 353. Just if you want to sync it up. Banshee Cyclone. Beyond's making a single Banshee. Oh, he wait. He just caught a Marine and he caught a Hellion maybe. Oh, he caught a Marine. He caught a Hellion. He's gonna get. Dude, Beyond is actually winning right now. Off his open. He has a chance. He's doing some damage, but I think he's overextending a little bit. Yeah, he stayed a little too long, but he actually did get some. He initially he got an advantage, but I think he overstayed a little bit. So he built a Banshee into a Raven. He didn't get cloaked though, so he's just gonna send the Banshee to across the map to harass. It looks like he didn't even invest in cloak, so there's a tank pushing across with a couple Marines. I don't know how this can do any damage, to be honest, but okay, Bjorn is actually going to lose his tank for free. That's really bad. Dude, where's the Banshee? Oh, the Banshee, I guess it killed a couple workers. Dude, I told you guys, Morrow is just a cheeser. I told you guys. Literally just cheesing. I called it. I told you guys. This is just like Morrow literally like dude, he's just a cheeser. I can't respect Morrow's play. Like I know that everybody thinks Morrow is like so good, but he literally is just a cheeser. It's crazy to me that people think he's like some like messiah of Terran. The reason I say that he is cheesing is because he purposely didn't open with the Raven himself. And now, like, look at this. This is just, like, mega cheese. Like, he just opened Reactor Viking right away, which is, I mean, I guess that's fine, but it's just funny, like, he's just trying to metagame. Like, this attack should not have done anything. He's gonna lose the third CC. Oh, no. Morrow is running the Viking. He's actually taking the Vikings. Dude, you see what I mean? Like, this, it's just, dude, Morrow just plays random aggro. Like, he just literally just throws units away. He did have an advantage because he opened the game with no Raven, so that allowed him. If you don't open, well, what's his name? Beyond opened with a Banshee into a Raven, so since Morrow opened straight into Reactor Viking, he had the Viking lead, and the Raven was like not even. The Raven was like basically irrelevant. Although this is just bad by Morrow. He just lost all of his Vikings for free. I mean, he killed some workers, but he just lost. I mean, he just threw away his Vikings. And it is just Marine tank. Morrow is definitely ahead. He has all of it, like his Morrow's third is already saturated. So I mean his attacks, like the nonsense at the start of the game has already put him ahead of Beyond. And this is why I think Beyond has like a 0% chance to win. Like he's just playing Marine Tank against Marine Tank, but he's behind. So I mean it's just like, okay, well, the other guy has more Marines and tanks, so this is where the game is going to get difficult. It's going to be a disadvantage for Beyond, I feel like. I don't know about this tank drop for Mar. Like, he just lifted 2 tanks to just get attacked for no reason. Ooh, Beyond stimming in. And then he stims out. Never mind, he just ran away. Ha. Yeah, this is not looking good for Beyond. Like, Maru just has a pretty good advantage, I would say. Like, Maru's up 30 supply. And that's all because of the opener. Like, the little attacks at the start kind of, like, put Beyond behind a tiny bit. And Maru is stimming and running in. Maru cancels Beyond's, like, 4th base attempt. And yeah, I mean, like, this is, guys, I don't know if, you know, Beyond has to pull off something miraculous because he's literally playing Marine Tank against Marine Tank. I might be a little bit behind. We're at 11 minutes and 5 seconds right now. I don't know. I'll switch over to the YouTube stream after this and see if it's more synced up. So far, yeah, this is kind of like this is looking really good for Morrow. Oh, I'm 20 seconds behind. Are you guys watching from YouTube or are you watching from yeah. How are they, dude? Wait, how is it behind? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense, guys. Might have to open up the YouTube stream after this. Beyond is yeah, he's still behind, dude. This is I'm telling you guys, this is probably gonna be a 3-0 or 2-0, 3-0. I mean, Beyond has a good position on the map, but there's 2 Liberators that are just annoying his army right now. Like, this single Liberator is actually... The 2 Liberators are actually, like, messing up the entire attack. Oh, Beyond is just gonna go YOLO. He just loaded up 3 medevacs. Right now, I'm at 13 minutes and 20 seconds. Marine Tank against Marine Tank, guys. Marine Tank. Maru is building 3 Liberators right now. So yeah, Maru still has, what, 6 Vikings? He's building 3 Liberators. Like, those Liberators are actually just going to win the game, because what's going to happen is Beyond's going to have to... he's going to be forced to unsiege at some point, and then the Liberators are just going to checkmate the game. Like, once these 3 Liberators pop, I think Beyond is pretty dead. He has no advantage in, like... He has less workers, less army, less tech, less everything. Like, this is why you don't play Marine Tank against Marine Tank guys, because you're basically bashing your head against a wall. You don't have many win opportunities. Like, what's your opportunity? See, there's the two Liberators sieging up on the tank line. Those tanks are dead. Like, there's the 3rd Liberator that is going to siege up and force the tanks to move away and unsiege. Liberator again, gonna force 2 tanks to unsiege and move away. Like, just that the fact that, like, Beyond didn't go for Vikings, like, I mean, there's a triple medevac drop in the main that Beyond's doing tomorrow. Maybe this'll get him in the game, maybe. He's gonna kill an orbital and maybe some production. This could actually, wait, Beyond could actually win off this. He's in the production. Wait, what? He's in the production! Is it gonna matter, though? Maybe not. All those Marines are dead now. The thing is, he got nothing off that. Like, he didn't really get anything. That bought him a lot of time, but he didn't get much off of it. Like, he could have already been sieging this planetary, probably. Like, I think Beyond's just dead. Like, his army, the Liberators are gonna siege up again and force him to move away. This is why you build Vikings. This is why you build Vikings, guys. Usually the player with more Vikings wins the game. That's just how TVT is. Like, you can see Maru is still building Vikings because he wants to maintain air control. Because then it's a very easy game of, like, you just siege up a single Liberator on the opponent's army and they have to unsiege all their stuff. Dude, Beyond is, like, there you go. So, one Liberator forces an entire unsiege again. That's just going to keep happening because, yep, and there it is. There's the Liberator going to force another unsiege. I mean, Beyond is going YOLO with these medevacs. Oh, 8 Marines instantly. Okay, Beyond's dead. That's GG. So that drop did nothing. He literally lost 2 full medevacs. Like, he's pretty dead. He's just bleeding off units now. He didn't know what to... See, Beyond didn't have any idea what to do after the initial... Like, the first Doom drop, he got 3 full medevacs into the opponent's base, but then he didn't really get anything off of it. And this Liberator is just going to kill the... Dude. You can't play TVT like this. It just doesn't work. Like, so Beyond's pretty dead. Like, Beyond is pretty dead. Some Marines gonna kill some missile turrets on the bottom part of the map. Dude, just the couple Liberators just don't have an answer. There's no answer to them. He hasn't had an answer the whole game because he hasn't built... Beyond is refusing to build Vikings. He's just building only Marines and medevacs. And what that means, guys, let me tell you what that means. For those of you that don't know what that means. Since he is refusing to build Vikings himself, he has to run into Maru's army to win the game. That's like his main chance to win is he has to run into his opponent's army. when it's not sieged. Like, he has to catch Maru's army when it's, like, in transit somewhere. Because if both of them are just sieged up, then Maru, like, whoever has the Viking advantage is going to win the game or have, like, just a massive advantage. I mean, Beyond's making 16 Marines and 2 tanks at a time and, like, 3 or 4 medevacs. And Maru now actually is doing the same. Maru actually he stopped making Vikings and Liberators, and now he's building medevacs himself. So, and that, dude, another Liberator kills 2 tanks for free. Like, that's actually, like, the value from a few Liberators this game. It's, I mean, it's honestly, again, this is a stylistic thing because Beyond didn't build Vikings past a certain point, and Maru did, so that gives him free reign to just build Liberators. Like, he's just cranking out Liberators, man. Like, this is what happens when you have air control in TBT. If you're the one with air control, then that allows you to siege up Liberators on the enemy army. And Maru is maxed. Beyond is at 100. Like, he'll max out, but he's bleeding. Oh man, he just bled off more units. Has to lift his orbital, and guess what, guys? Maru has more Marines. Now, the game right now kind of becomes who has more Marines, and this is what I told you guys before these games even started. This is what I told you guys before the games even started. When these games turn like this, whoever has more Marines gets an advantage. Usually. Now they're both maxing out, so surprisingly Beyond is actually at 191 versus 182 supply. Oh, Beyond, he's 3-2. He has level 2 armor on his bio. He didn't research +3 armor. It's not, well, it's not the biggest of deals, but it is kind of a big deal if the game, like, that means his Marines are taking 1 extra damage from Maru's Marines. Although in like a Marine tank fight, that's not the biggest of deals, to be honest. That's to be. I don't know if the commentators are like trying to make that a big deal or something, like that he doesn't have level 3 armor. That's not a big deal. That doesn't matter at all. Like, they're both basically like the same in upgrades. Having level 3 armor is not game breaking. Now it could turn a fight if they both engage with like the same exact number of Marines, but at this point in the game, that's highly unlikely that that's going to happen. Both of them have like a lot of siege tanks as well in their armies. There's that single Liberator again being annoying. Dude, the single Liberators this game, that shouldn't happen. Okay. Maru is going to fight this because everything got secret. There's the single Liberator. Guys, look. This is why you have to build Vikings in TBT. Like, both players are playing so stubbornly. Beyond, I think, he's just gonna move into these tanks for some reason. This is why Vikings are so, like, maintaining air control. There goes two other tanks being killed for free. Beyond is now he's trying to load up a Doom Drop. He's YOLO. He's going full NA. It's not going to work, though. There's too many units here for Maru, I think. Maybe it will work. Oh, he's going to catch the tanks before they siege on the low ground. That's actually huge. Now they can't help in the defense. If Beyond holds... Wait, if Beyond holds back at home, but he kills the production... The thing is, Beyond's losing his economy. Oh, 2 Liberators from Beyond actually going to kill the tanks. Wait, Beyond actually is winning this now. The Doom Dropperino, guys. Like, he literally went full NA. Beyond went full NA here. He's like, alright, screw it. We're just gonna load up 6 medevacs. Literally full NA, guys. Not even joking. Like Beyond is ahead now in supply. The thing is, I mean, he might try and Doom Drop again at this point. Like, that gave Beyond the lead, I think. I think Beyond is winning now. Unless he makes a dumb mistake. That... Dude, why do neither player have turrets protecting their mains at this point in the game? They should have a turret ring by now. That's kind of, that's just greed. Maybe they feel like, hey, if I build, like, 5 turrets, that could have been, like, you know, another 10 Marines or whatever. They're both really low on income, too. And Beyond actually snuck some Liberators around to actually harass mineral lines. He's not even using them on tank lines right now. He's literally... Beyond sent like 2 Liberators to go SCV harass. Honestly, Maru is scared. Maru is plain scared. I think Beyond is actually going to win this. Maru is playing so scared. He didn't... See, Maru didn't build a turret ring in his main. The way Maru's playing is he's playing as if he had built a turret ring. Because what he's doing would have been fine. Like, Maru is playing as if he's the better player. He's defending against the Doom Drop, and he keeps going back. The issue is... What he's doing would be correct if he had a turret ring to protect his main from a Doom Drop. Ooh. And Beyond is stimming in. He doesn't care. He just stemmed in. Oh, for a moment I thought... I think Beyond wins this. Beyond is going to win the first game, guys. Maru is ahead in supply, but it feels like Beyond is going to win. These rocks actually are being really annoying, though, because now he loses the command center. 2 tanks sieged up. Maru running away. Maru is on the run. He sniped a command center for free, and now he's like, he just loaded up all his medevacs. He's right flying away. I think Beyond is just gonna stim in here. Maybe not. He's just gonna siege the planetary. 6 tanks against 2 for Beyond. That's the advantage he has. Even though he's down in supply, he has more siege tanks. But like I said, guys, Marine tank against Marine tank is all about whoever has more Marines at a certain spot on the map. So Maru is going for the base trade. Now Maru is like, YOLO. I think Maru he's going to snipe a CC and then run away. He literally just has only Marines. That's a lot of Marines. Yeah, Maru can't engage because he doesn't have tanks. What? Dude, what is Beyond doing? What is he doing? Okay, he's not, like, he just ran... He almost just threw the game. Is he gonna sack his Marines for a command center? I don't think he should do that. Oh, he's gonna kill it, though, because the tanks are gonna protect... They're gonna give him some room to kill this. Beyond is behind in supply, but he has Maru has no economy right now, guys. All Beyond has to do is be sieged. Literally, all he has to do now is have his tanks in siege mode and let Maru run into him. If he can do that, he'll win. If he can get in a good spot. Yeah, He actually might win now. That's literally that's what he needed to do. He just has to have his tanks in siege mode. Oh, this stupid Liberator. Oh my dude! Beyond, make a Viking! Oh my god, this is actually gonna cost him the game. Make a Viking, bro! Dude, this one again. Make a Viking, please. Please make a Viking! Dude, look at how annoying one Liberator, like, this is what you get. You don't build Vikings. One Liberator literally causes this base to die. That is actually absurd. That is, dude. That is literally absurd. One Liberator just causes an entire base to be able to be killed. And an entire position just got broken because of one Liberator. This is why you build... Look, there's another... Like, it's the same Liberator. Dude, guys, this is why you build Vikings in TVT. Like, come on, man. And, yep, so Beyond's dead. Lost the game to a Liberator. Nice. Lost the game to a single Liberator. And that is game, fellas. Beyond is now dead. He threw this game. He had an opportunity to win, and then then it just came down to one stupid Liberator just forcing him to unsiege all of his units. I told you guys, all he had like 6 tanks against 2. All he had to do is find a good spot to siege. But this is the problem when you play Marine Tank. This is what happens when you play Marine Tank. You get into these situations like if you played Tank Viking, if you played Mech, if you actually played Marine Tank but then switched into Viking Raven and you didn't just build only medevacs, you can avoid all this. So that is game. That is game, guys. First game tomorrow. Wow. What have we learned, guys? What have we learned? Build Vikings. I can't believe that I have to tell pro gamers to build Vikings. Build Vikings, guys. Do it. I can't believe a single Liberator. The whole story of that game is literally a couple Liberators just forcing tanks to unsiege over and over again. And this is why playing Marine Tank, you shouldn't play Marine Tank against Marine Tank. Especially on paper, everybody thinks Maru is the better player, right? On paper. So why would you play Marine Tank? Why would you play the exact same set of units against somebody that supposedly is better? That doesn't make any logical sense to do. If I was coaching Bjorn, I would say, look, this guy, he's going to play Marine Tank, so play something, play a different comp. Play Mech. He's going Marine Tank. Don't just play Marine Tank against Marine Tank, you're going to lose. If I was coaching Bjorn, that's what I would tell him. I'd be like, okay, look, dude, you can win. You know how to play the game, bro. Try Mech. Go Mech, man. Do it. You can do it, bro. Make it happen. Or at least if you're gonna play Marine Tank, once you get the advantage like that, you have to slow down, man. You gotta slow down. Slow down the game and get into the late game. But that's not the thing is that's not how these guys play. These guys are just going to go mega aggro and just keep going aggro. They're not going to, slow down the game at all. Hi there, Bob in chat says, LOL, you can't get even at a challenger, but you think you can coach Beyond? Newsflash, there's no challenger rank in StarCraft. You're not even talking about the right game. Guys,
This dude in chat tried to flame me. He said, you can't even get out of Challenger rank. There's not even a Challenger rank in StarCraft 2. That shows how much this guy knows the game. Dude, there's not even a Challenger rank. Please, stop going. Don't go full NA in my chat, man. And yes, I could coach any player. I could coach any StarCraft player and make them 100 times better at the game. You know why? Because I have 10 years coaching people in tennis. I have 10 years of improving players at a physical sport. I know the game. I've played StarCraft since, what, like 2010, 2009, 2010, since Wings of Liberty beta. So yeah, I have the credentials. I could coach anybody and make them better at the game. I have 10 years real-life coaching experience as well. So if somebody actually, if a Masters or a GM player came to me and said, like, hey, I want to hire you as a coach because I actually want to get better, then I would make them better at the game. I could get anybody to be, to improve their level, including, there's so many Masters and GM and Pro players that literally don't do things that they should be doing. I'm not even joking. Like, everybody has weaknesses. Everybody has strengths. Can I get you from 5.4 to 6K? I mean, if you're at 5.4K, yeah, I could. It doesn't matter what level you are. I could help you improve at the game. Because the thing is, at Grandmaster's level of play and at professional level of play, it's literally about tiny, minuscule things to give you an advantage. And it's also how you think about the game. Like, literally how you think about the game can give you an advantage as well. And yeah, the Liberator's last game, that's what basically won the game for Mario. Those Liberators literally messed up Bian's entire army. That changed the entire outcome of the game. Changed, guys, because of those single Liberators that were sieging on the opponent's tank, on Bian's tank line. That messed up the whole game for Bian. Bian likes his Reapers, but I don't think this is gonna do much. He does target. Oh, he's target firing the Reapers, but he misses one. Trying to get the heli now. Good target fires. That was really good target firing by Bian. Dude, I hope Bian, honestly, I know that Mech, like, dude, just play Mech, man. Just play Mech. Just do it, man. Like, dude, nobody knows how to play Mech at this level of play. Mech is like a forbidden jutsu. Mech is a hidden art. It's a secret technique that these players, very few of them actually do. Like, it feels like most people, they've played so many bio games that they just aren't comfortable playing. They're not comfortable playing Mech because they just play bio so many games that. Which, I mean, legitimately, that's a legitimate. It's a legitimate, what's it called? Ooh. Beyond sniped a Hellion for free. It's a legitimate reason to not even play Mech for some of these guys. Like, if you've played thousands upon thousands of bio games, you might as well just play. Like, playing something different might give you a worse chance to win. Like, what I'm saying is correct. That I think Bian would have a better chance to beat Mario playing Mech
because playing Marine Tank against Marine Tank is just logistically stupid. But then there's the whole aspect of like, well, if he plays Mech, he's weaker. He's weaker himself, probably. He's more familiar playing Bio than he is Mech, so it's like it might not even increase his chances that much if he does go for Mech. He is going Cloak this game, though. I like that. I think this is a smart. This is smart. He's going Cloak this game. Cloak Banshee. So we might see Mech. I mean, Cloak Banshee does go into Mech a lot of times. I think this is smart. Going Cloak Banshee. Do something. Do an asymmetrical build. Don't just do a mirror build. I say this all the time on stream, and like half the people that watch my stream don't understand what I'm saying. But like, let me just give this to you guys as commentary. It's if you're playing somebody, like a lot of times it is good to do something in your opener that is not just a mirror opener, especially if you feel like you're evenly matched, because you want to get an edge somewhere. Like you want to get an advantage in the game somewhere. So if you both just open Marine Tank Raven, neither of you are getting an advantage. You're both just you have a draw basically like in chess. But let's say you open 2 Banshees and your opponent opens a Raven or 2 Ravens. And let's say you multi-prong harass with the Banshees and you kill 10 workers, but maybe he kills a Banshee or gets both of them. Like, at least now the game is in a more... It's not just a completely drawn-out state, so that gives you more chances to win, just like in a chess game where somebody takes a risk, and now they have a more chance... They might have a higher chance to lose the game, but they also have a better chance to win the game as well. Where it's like, oh yeah, if you just do the exact same thing, well then you have to do what the other guy is doing better than him. You just, like, it's up to you to actually just be better. Like, if you're both going to do the exact same thing, then you have to be better than them. Like if you're not better than them that game, then you lose. As simple as that sounds. If you both have 10 Marines and you attack into each other, somebody that has the slightly better arc gets a slight advantage, and now suddenly you're losing because, like, just he did something slightly better. 2 Banshees going in, though. This is a good surprise tactic. I don't think Moro will... We'll see how many workers he kills with it. There's no turret in the main. Dude, this might actually... The whole game changes from this. Look, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is smart. Smart from Beyond. Smart opener. This is exactly what I was saying. And he's even attacking the natural at the same time with a couple Reapers and Cyclones. Dude, this is actually smart. So this is going to give him, like, maybe a minor advantage. Maybe if he can get the tanks, that would be great, too. I don't think... Maybe he'll get 1 tank. Okay, that was not worth it. I don't think. He lost both Banshees, didn't kill the tank. He should have just flown away. He should have just flown away with his Banshees and kept them alive. So yeah, that gave Beyond an advantage, I think. Maru is mining his 3rd quicker though. And it's gonna be Marine Tank against Marine Tank again, so here we go. Honestly, I'm biased. I'm rooting for Beyond. I want Beyond to win. I want Beyond to win, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I actually want Beyond to win. This is not unbiased comment. My commentary is completely biased. I want Morrow to lose. I know this is not a professional broadcast. This is a chill broadcast right now. I actually want Beyond to win. And he's dead. Well, there you go. Oh, wait, is he? Wait, they're both dead. They're both dead at the same time, actually. Beyond has to get up the ramp and kill this tank, though. Huh. They ran around each other's armies. I think Beyond might be dead. This is not looking good for him. You nearly flooded your apartment? What? Yeah, looks like Beyond is dead here. He's gonna lose. He lost both of his orbitals, and Maru has 3 orbitals, so that is game. The counter marine attack did basically nothing. Alright, well, there you go. Aruz, what's up, dude? You pressed a silly command on the washer. When you open the door, 20 liters of water flooded out of the washing machine. Full NA, bro. You never go full NA. You get $10,000 minimum for advancing from the round of 24. That's a lot of money for Zerg players and Protosses. Jeez. That's a lot of Zerg income right there. It's a lot of Zerg income, guys. Alright, well, I don't know. Are there more games that are going to be happening? I don't know who's up next. If there if there's some more games, then we will cast those too. Yeah, just guys, my thoughts on the metagame so far. Like, I've watched a couple of these I haven't watched every match, but I feel like the meta has not changed almost at all. Everybody thought that the patch was gonna destroy the game and make Zerg massively imbalanced, but the Broodlord buff and the Hydra buff. I think the Hydra buff has had a lot of impact in game. I've noticed people were going Lingbane Hydra again against Terran. Lingbane Hydra is just absurd. But in general, oh, that was the last one. Okay. In general, guys, this patch, the map pool is just idiotic. That's literally this patch's map pool is just like, I don't know, man. I feel like the maps have had more impact on the game than the patch. That's what has that's what has messed with the game or this tournament. The map pool is what is impacting the game more so than the patch has. The patch is like, okay, well, a lot of the changes we don't even really notice in the games because because the maps are just like completely warping the game around themselves. Am I gonna play now? Yeah, it's Marine Tank every game. Marine Tank every single game. Alright, that's the last game, apparently, today. Which, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna stream much more right now. You're currently playing Tournament Ladder. Could you give you a simple build? 1-1-1 Raven opener, bro. If you go to my YouTube channel, I probably have a guide on it. Let me actually check. Let me actually check. I might actually have a guide that's already made about that exact thing. Let me see here. Oh, I don't actually for TVT. Although I could have sworn. Let's see, Avilo 1-1-1 opener. Oh, wait, yeah, I do actually. Here, you can do this in every matchup pretty much. Here you go. Check this out, Beaver. That is literally the like a Terran beginner guide. Yep. That's literally, you can do that build in every matchup, and that'll let you actually play the game. Like, that's actually playing 1-1-1 into, you can do it TVZ, you can do it TVP, you can do it every matchup. That's basically like the Terran opener that you do. You literally do that in Bronze League, and you literally do that in Grandmaster League. You do the exact same opener with different. Obviously, you just do different variations and like adapt. But yeah, that should get you started. It's literally the same build that me and other people do in Grandmasters. Alright, guys. Yeah, I don't think I want to play any games right now, but I will be back tomorrow. I think this tournament is still going on tomorrow. Just FYI, in case anybody's wondering, like, I'm pretty sure that because this was just the groups. Yeah, IEM is still going on Friday and Saturday, and I think it says Sunday is the final day. But yeah, I'll probably stream normal time tomorrow. I thought the games would be a little bit more interesting, like the Terran games, but nobody seems to be playing Mech, so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll actually ladder in the morning or whatnot. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow, and we'll play ladder and get back to normal scheduled streams. So yeah, peace out, dudes. See you later. Hope you enjoyed my radio commentary. Yeah, we'll get back to normal streams tomorrow and Saturday. Peace out, dudes.